The traveler noticed something strange. Even in the middle of total silence, his mind began searching. It scanned the piece for hidden threats. It fixed on tiny, modern anomalies. A text message left unread for an extra hour. A reply that felt 2 words too short. A minor shift in a daily habit. This diagram shows the architecture of a spiral. A single point of uncertainty triggers massive branching of what-if scenarios, leading to imagined outcomes. These conversations never happen. They remain locked inside, condensing into a single, heavy weight the traveler carries everywhere. The mind builds these crises because it views exhausting analysis as a shield. It mistakes the feeling of worry for the act of protection. Think of it like a backpack. Every unanswered question the traveler has about the future becomes another heavy stone he's forced to carry. The stones have names: the fear of being left, the dread of sudden change, the memory of past pain. Each one adds to the physical burden of his day. To lighten the load, he tries to force the world to give him answers. He begs for proof, demands guarantees, and hunts for constant reassurance. As this chart shows, reassurance works like a drug. It provides a brief spike of relief, but it never solves the underlying uncertainty. The loop simply restarts, faster and more demanding than before. Overthinking only postpones the reality of the unknown. It leaves the traveler exhausted, trapped under a weight that grows with every new question. Eventually, the traveler stopped beside a fast-moving river. This water moves with its own logic, completely independent of anyone watching it. He realized that staring at the surface didn't make the water slow down. He couldn't predict the path of a single drop, let alone control the entire flow. Human connections are exactly like this river. Trying to calculate their every move is as impossible as trying to map every ripple in the current. When we try to rigidly control things meant to flow naturally, we don't make them safer. We only exhaust ourselves fighting a force that cannot be tamed. This struggle reveals the core of the issue. Overthinking is a direct symptom of feeling fundamentally unsafe. The mind relies on this equation. It believes that total predictability is the only way to achieve absolute safety. If it can see every outcome, it thinks it can prevent every pain. But the equation is a trap. Life is too complex to ever balance. It's trying to solve next year using only today's information. Since the future hasn't happened, there are no answers to find. This sends the mind into a permanent spinning loop of useless calculation. This pursuit of certainty creates the very anxiety it was meant to cure. It keeps the traveler in a state of constant high-alert exhaustion. Known, courage and faith have no reason to exist. If your mind is spinning today, remember that some questions are meant to belong to the future. Not every fear requires your immediate attention. The greatest act of self-trust is allowing the future to remain in the future and finding peace in the flow of the present.